Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here in Oranjestad. It's a late afternoon, but I'm going to try to get some snacks along the way here in the city and show you guys what there is to explore a little bit. And that's more or less what this video is going to be about. But if you want to learn a little bit more about me, check the description of the video. I do have links to most of the information, my website, my Instagram, etc. Let's go to this one. So very briefly, I want to show you this very small beach within the city. Not a lot of people know about it, but not recommended for swimming. I mean, you could swim here technically, but not really recommended. And the reason is that there's a lot of trash from among other things, like the small boats, some plastic bags, unfortunately. But they have revamped this area lately and it's looking good. There are like 3 cruise ships. I do believe 3 cruise ships today in port, which is pretty interesting. And the water doesn't look too bad. Technically, I'm sure you could swim here, but no locals do. Trust me, no one. So getting back to the street side, this is where you would, like, if you are coming from a cruise ship, this is where you will go get your souvenirs, etc. Like most of them, this is not the only area, of course, but this is most of them. Oh, I see something already. Little fish. Let's see what's here. This looks good. Not a huge fan of cocoa, but I might go for this one. Let's see what else they have. Steak wrap sandwich, crab seafood, kitty sandwich. How much is it? $6. $6? Yes. Thank you. So, does look like the photo, but we're gonna try it. So let's see, let's try this one. I thought it was definitely expensive, but we are in the port area and that's what you get when you are shopping always in the more tourist area, right? So does it look anything like the photo? I don't think so, but at least let's try it and see how this one is. The taste of the cocoa is definitely dominates the taste of it all, and it's actually pretty good. It definitely has milk in it, and I think it might be like what we call here conserva de leche, kind of like what it tastes like a little bit, for those who know it. Very sweet. I'm gonna keep enjoying this one and we'll head to another one. Thumbs up. We're continuing to walk towards the main street, which is still, like a couple of 100 meters away. It's not too far from the port entrance or exit. And we'll continue to look for more stuff here around this area. So next door over here at the paddock, they do have chicken soup for $5, fish wrap for $10. But I'm gonna skip this one for this time. Maybe we will come back to it, who knows. But at the end of the video, I'll show how much I spent during this like food run. You gotta love how this boat is with the lips in front and the eyes, the Aida Perla on the Aida company. Pretty cool and definitely eye-catching because of its colors. Definitely one of the favorite ones of mine whenever it's in port. That's the one. Over on the other side of the street, I'm wondering if they are selling any food. I wonder if they're selling any burgers over here, maybe pizza or anything. like that. No, I don't think so. I am kidding, of course. This is the high-end area, you know, high-end shopping. If you are here and you want to buy something new for your loved ones, this is definitely the place to come. But watch out for the prices. They might knock you down and send you right back home. So we are approaching the Plaza Daniel Leo. This is also a very popular plaza, one of the most popular ones, I would say. And people hang around here, you know, get some drinks because of the heat, among other things. And you got the Zara clothing store over here. And there's often like music here. So that's pretty cool. So I've just found here in the middle, more or less, or at least the start of the main street, we got like a happy spot. That's the name of the place, and they got some smoothies here. Do they have anything to eat? I do not know. So let's check out the drink menu here. So Saka. Which one should we get? Mango? Mango. So I decided to go for the mango. I wanted to go for the tamarind, but it's, you know, they don't have it anymore. So instead of sitting there at the table, I decided to come just back here from these places. There's a nice looking fountain. So we got the paper straws, which are now common, and I've talked about it. We got paper cups now. The top of the cups many times are still plastic, so that's something we're still working on. But never mind those details for a bit. Let's go for this one. It's good. It's not great, but it is good. So I paid around $4.25 in dollars. So this one is actually cheaper than the, you know, the ice cream I had a moment ago. I'm gonna enjoy this one. I do love my mango. I wanted to go for the tamarind for sure, but this time I'll be okay with this one. So if you are here on Saturdays, many times the stores will have some of the items outside with some specials. I do see some very good prices over there. And the prices, in case you are wondering, the prices are in Florence. And yeah, the most of the, hi, hello. That's the owner of La Moderna, legendary owner. Legendary, no, not again.
Nice to meet you again.
Oh, yeah.
Another time.
Are you? I don't see family that often.
It's true.
It's crazy.
That's nice though.
Oh my God.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a nice day. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I saw someone on the bike, but I never realized it was you.
Yeah.
I saw it from far. I
We
was
bring our
like,
bag from Canada.
oh, it's
Yeah,
a nice looking bike.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
with the backpack.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a
We
big.
shop at Zara.
Oh, that's nice.
And we do the grocery. I've got bags on side.
Yeah, of course.
I
Practical.
like your video.
Yeah.
I cannot believe we see
Yeah.
you again. We wrote you a comment.
I think I saw, but I get so many comments and messages in private now
And,
Okay.
that I have a hard
We
time.
ended the comment by saying, who knows, maybe we'll see you again.
Oh, you're right. I didn't read it. I just saw that you comment,
Yeah.
and I was already on the road, and I was like, oh, you're commenting.
So we said, who knows, maybe we'll see you again. Well, one day after.
Yeah, but we like your video.
Yeah, when you go back, I'm sure you're gonna keep watching that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, we have been the Dutchy Cafe
the one here.
because of you.
Because of you.
Yeah. So just at the end of the main street, more or less, you find the coffee break. We're gonna go in here and see if we can find anything interesting, pastry related. Sorry. Thank you. Let's see if we can. Sit. Oh, see, come here. So while this place is mostly for breakfast, they do have paninis, they do have salads, tosti, quesadillas, and sweets. What should I get? How about a steak garlic? Prices are in Florence, by the way, Aruba and Florence. I'm gonna go for the steak garlic panini. Now I am going for this one, and it looks really good. So it's got this steak in it with some cheese, lettuce, tomato, and the bread feels really soft. Let's go. It is very, very good. Well worth it. So this is pretty much the end of the main street. There is a barbecue place over there, by the way. There's a pharmacy, and I was just back on this street, and there's also like a complex that has changed a little bit recently. So I do see some Dutch treats, chocolates, Gouda cheese, souvenirs, and there's also a beer place. What's the Chubato Beer World? It says it has more than 100 types of beers. I'm not gonna go in there this time, but I do promise in the future I will be checking this place out for you. Now I will admit that this side of the main street, this part of the main street is normally very quiet. However, there are some good places to eat around this area, not necessarily in the main street here, but around the streets. And so I definitely would say you have to check it out. We won't this time because I don't want this video to be too long. The tram that comes from the port does do its turnaround over here. By the way, there is also this place, the Coco Plum restaurant, which is definitely worth checking out. My hope is to see some redevelopment of this area, maybe get a little bit innovative and focus on maybe bars, food, things like that, little museums. I don't know what it is, but we definitely can do a lot more to redevelop the main street. It used to be an important, very, very important part of the Aruba tourism. And I have to say, it's very sad to see it like this. So guys, cheers to another great sunset here on the island of Aruba. I'm watching the cruise ship that we saw previously. Now the Amstel Bright is one of the most popular beers here on the island. It is an alternate beer from Amstel, and I would say I would compare it to the Corona, and there's another one. I can't remember the name right now, but there are a couple of beers that do like compare to it. But this is certainly one of the most popular, together with the Heineken. Thank you. Now, in case you were wondering, this one is $6 here at the Lucy's, and usually it does go for around those prices. It is somewhat of an expensive beer. They're doing some announcements on a cruise ship. They're probably leaving anytime now. So these are the prices more or less. I think it's worth paying in this location because of the view, and it's certainly not hot in this location. So this is a very nice one to, hang around the harbor area. So if we are going to add up the things, the first one was $6. The mango smoothie was $4.25. That's $10.25, and then I paid, I think it was $9.50. So I was at $20 before the beer, and right now with the beer it's $26 for the day. It gives you an idea of what you could buy here around the city of Oranjestad, and things are not cheap, but I think most places around the world right now are getting more and more expensive. And yeah, I just made this video to give you an idea of what you can get. Obviously you can go higher, much more expensive things, and you could find certainly more like less expensive, so cheaper things also. In general, I thought the ice cream was the more expensive one of all. I don't think the beer is overboard expensive, not on the cheap side, but again, the Amstel is not a cheap beer. And I thought Panini with the coffee was actually a pretty good deal at $9.50, and it tasted great, and I would eat there again anytime. Nothing further. Hope you like this one. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye, guys. This is good life.